All right, we are back again, and let's see. There's going to be several. Oh, okay. I should be able to just go in here. I think I'm actually going to back up and do this. I can just watch this one up here. I don't know. I'll try with this. I'm not sure how it's going to go. We're actually going to start by going to do the side quest, and from there, I want to get side quests done as they become available because I'm scared I'm going to get locked out of them, and I don't know how that's going to actually work. So. Alright, I just had to make sure that the HDR was on.
Sid.
Sometimes it does not do right, so.
The crystals.
And we had to dig a new cellar.
Ah, Clive.
OCG.
Your timing is exquisite, as always. I have a concern which you may be able to assist me with.
Go on.
There are whisperings afoot of shadowy figures having been sighted outside the village. Rustlings in the undergrowth, suspicious noises. My people fear that they are being watched. It may be no more than a surfeit of nerves, understandable in the current climate, or it may be the prelude to something altogether more dangerous. Given what I hope you'll forgive me calling your nose for trouble, I wondered if you might investigate.
Of course.
Excellent. You might begin by speaking with the good citizens of Lostwing. Listen to their tales, and make what you will of them.
All right. I will.
Alright, prioritize quest. I am going to go and move back so that I can not have to worry about that. Okay, here we go. We got to find, speak with the residents of Lostwing. There's one this way.
Let's see what the people of the village have to say. I'd better find out if this is just nerves, or something we need to take more seriously.
I may have to move back a little bit more. There we go. As long as I can get my pillow, my foot pad over top of the carpet rug there, I'm good.
You alright, Sid? Something on your mind?
There is actually. Can I ask you something? Quentin tells me people have mentioned shadowy figures out in the woods. Have you noticed anything unusual?
Oh, that. No, sorry, can't help you. I heard the rumours, mind, from the lads working over at the vineyard, but none of them has seen anything either.
All right. Thanks anyway.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah, I tell you,
You're quite talented with that rod of yours.
I get sometimes to where I literally, my neck will hurt so bad it'll cause, like, from the way that my head lays at night, it'll cause me to have the worst headache and just feel like crap
It is,
constantly.
the Black Shields took a hiding.
And the only thing I can do is either sleep right or
Do you think they'll be taking you
take
back?
something that relieves that pain in my neck, and if I do, I'm good.
Excuse me. Quentin mentioned strange figures having been sighted near the village. Have you seen anything?
Nah, not me, Gov. I heard the rumours, though. I'm here most days, right next to the gate, and I ain't seen nothing out of the ordinary. Don't worry. Any shady characters try and slip into town this way, and I'll soon come running. And shouting, most likely.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. I'm trying to get something going while I'm talking to these people.
Do you have a moment? There's talk of suspicious figures in the woods. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary?
No, but I've heard something. Sound of scraping metal, like someone sharpening a sword.
Where was this?
In Lorbert's Pass. Was out foraging for herbs when I heard it, screeching out from between the trees. Ran back here as quick as my legs would carry me, and I ain't been back since.
I see. I'll look into it. Thank you.
All right, let's
Seems
get
Lorbert's
on out
Pass is
there.
our best bet then. What do you say, Torgal? Shall we go and investigate?
How are you doing today, Miss Nerdy?
You there.
Fuck! He's seen us. Get them before they escape!
Black Shields. Here. What are you doing here?
Uh-oh. Oh my gosh.
To you. Not that we give a damn. All that matters to us is that you don't leave here alive.
That's just a buddy. He's singing to you.
This one.
Over here!
This one.
Ain't nothing wrong with a cricket.
Over here!
Why were they here? Were they planning an attack on Lostwing? I need to warn Quentin.
All right. So I don't know what's going on with their connection tonight. It might be Twitch. I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. I need to go back here. I'm just going to fast travel.
Good day to you, Sid.
The crystals we get from it.
Clive, how goes the hunt for our sinister figures?
I found some black shields hiding near Lorbert's Pass. They're gone now.
Black Shields. The Empress's former bloodhounds. Though they serve another master now. One who means to root out and destroy both me and those I care for. And it would appear the pack has finally caught the scent of its prey. Damn it all. I had hoped I would have more time than this. More time to prepare. But if we are cornered, we have no choice but to bite back. And bite back we shall.
I'm sorry. You're going to need to explain. Who did the Black Shield serve now? And why would that person want you dead?
Because I want him dead.
Who?
The former Lord Chief Justice of Sanbreque. All that I have built here is for him.
I don't understand. Why him? Why Lostwing?
I suppose it is better that you know the truth. I was a member of the judiciary once. So sickened was I by the injustice of this world, I swore to fight it. And fight it I did, in my own small way. I saw more than a few corrupt officials condemned to the very cells into which they had thrown blameless innocents. Men to whom the law was but a scourge to turn against the powerless. And throughout, it was the Lord Chief Justice who backed me, who was my one true ally in the quest to see justice done.
So what changed?
I discovered that he hunted bearers for sport. I was a fool to think he shared my hatred of venality and vice. His support for me was no more than a facade, a means of ridding himself of his rivals, a mask to hide the rot beneath. I filed suit against him immediately. His response, however, was rather more visceral. He had my entire family slaughtered, and he faced no punishment whatsoever. I lost everything. My loved ones, my livelihood, my position, the faith I had once held that any modicum of justice might be achieved through the courts. So I set about enacting my own. I tracked down every soul who served him, and slit their throats myself. But the man himself proved an altogether more difficult target. With money and power come protection. And so I saw that I would need an army of my own. I came here to Lostwing and began recruiting like-minded individuals.
And everyone here knows this is why you do what you do.
Of course. They too have lost loved ones to the bearer hunts. Seen faultless friends sent to the gallows to spare the guilty. All under the watchful eye of the Lord Chief Justice. Our wounds are the same. And our cause is the same. We are comrades. And our revenge is already in motion. We know where he hides, how numerous and well-trained his guard. What we did not know until now, however, was that his plans may already be in motion too.
Quentin.
Our time is short. He may move against us at any moment, unless we move against him first. My friends and comrades, it begins. Make ready for war.
Quest complete. I hope that everybody here doesn't die. I've got something in my eye, apparently. I don't know what it is, but...
I'm not going to change his mind.
Ooh. I feel like there's... I got something in my eye, and it's really hard to see out of my left eye for some reason. Alright, let's go to the next place, which is actually where we gotta go anyway. We'll do the side quest first, and then we'll go do the other stuff.
My carpet.
The most fragrant herbs and spice.
Gone, just like that. And without so much as a by your leave.
What's the matter?
It's my apprentice. He up and vanished while my back was turned. I'd go and look for him myself, but I've got a bakery to run. A bakery that's now short one pair of hands. Loath though I am to rely on the kindness of strangers, I'm at a loss. Please, will you see if you can find him?
I'll see what I can do.
I'll see what I can do. Do you know where he might have gone?
I wouldn't be surprised if he was off somewhere mooning at Drake's Fang. He used to work there, you see. Poor fool left his heart in its hollow.
All right. Then that's where I'll start.
Okay, prioritize quests. Okay. 500 towards wasted. We're going to the jaw.
Let's go.
Let's go. The 9 of Knives. Uh-oh. I weren't expecting this.
My blade yet hungers, and so do I. Come, let us feast on your flesh.
Your feasting days are over.
Not expecting to come up to a hunt like this.
Help me, boy. Get him! Nice try. I bleed your blood! To me, boy! All yours, Torgal! Get down, Torgal! This one! And another! There's more! Get him! I'll snap you like a twig! You're finished.
All right. Notorious marks slain. All right. Level up. Nice.
Those who kill for sport deserve no better.
I was not expecting that. Pick this up and look at that guy. Oh, is this loud enough when I'm talking, or do I need to pull it closer or talk louder? There we go.
Excuse me.
What do you want?
The baker sent me to find you.
I am a sorry, selfish sod, aren't I? Certainly not a baker. Master must have ruled the day he took me in. Time was the sight of the fang used to calm my nerves. But now look at her.
I take it you missed the Mother Crystal.
I hated her.
But she was all I knew. Worked her mines for years. And when she shattered, part of me shattered with her. I had to trade my pickaxe for a rolling pin. But I'm no good at baking. Every loaf I touch collapses. My bread's as hollow as I am. She was the only thing that could fill the hole inside me. Oh, I loved her, damn it. But now she's gone. She's never coming back. What am I supposed to do? I ask her. How does a shell of a man learn to live again?
Perhaps you could express yourself in your work. If you miss the fang, maybe you could recapture it somehow.
Recapture it? I'm a baker, not a... You know, you might just be right. What a fool I've been! I have to get back to the bakery right away. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. You've opened my eyes.
Wait.
That's all it took.
Suppose you won't be needing an escort then.
Wait a minute, there's a thing right here. Who are you gentlemen? Okay, let's go back here.
My carpets!
Take a sniff, good sir. You'll be...
Ah, there you are. The man who lit a fire under my wayward apprentice. Though I worry you might have stoked the flames a little too high. He damn near ran me down trying to get to my oven.
Master, it's ready. Behold the Drake's Balm. A truly unique creation.
I dare say it is.
Just look at it. A perfect likeness of the Fang herself. Her steepled peaks, her fulsome spurs, her inviting hollow. True, my loaves collapse more often than not, but what's the Fang without her crater? Why, no Fang at all. And look, inside. She's filled to bursting with a bounty of beautiful crystals. Salt crystals!
It looks like some
Master,
sort of
I have
pumpkin
found
something.
my purpose. I must use my work here to preserve the memory of the Fang.
Well, if it tastes half as unique as it looks, I'd certainly say you're onto something. Not only is my apprentice back, but he's finally pulling his weight. With any luck, I might even have a new delicacy on my hands. I don't know how you did it, but you have my thanks.
All right. Okay. Now to the...
Dusan, I know.
How do I get to that?
King,
Go
but
this
do you
way
have to use the crystal?
and go to the desert gates. This way.
Looks like I found the river. Where's Gav?
There he is.
Sorry to keep you, Gav.
Better late than never. I've had a quick scout about, and I reckon round here's our best bet if we want to grab as much of this stardust stuff as we can. Don't know what Blackthorn's planning to do with it, though. I asked over in Dalamil, and they seem to think it was worthless. But if Stardust is what Blackthorn wants, Stardust is what he'll get. There's plenty of this stuff lying about just begging to be bagged.
Then let's get bagging, shall we?
We shall. Race ya.
Race me. Where are we going?
Let's go.
I gotta get off. How do I get down? I pressed that.
So this is Stardust. It just looks like black sand to me.
Okay, I have to get 5 of them? I guess I'm on top of it. Turn around. Oh my goodness. There's gotta be one more somewhere. It says it's down here, but I do not see it anywhere. Let's go back up here right quick and just see if we happen to see it up here. Alright, I do not see it. It does look like it's down here, but... Oh, is that it? No. No, that's not it. Okay, if anybody happens to see it sparkling or the red icon over it, please let me know. I'm assuming it's in the dirt or in these bushes or something. Reason I can't see it.
When did you get so big?
Okay. Oh, wait. I think I've just seen something. No. Either it has glitched or I just don't know where the heck it's at. Somebody in the video later is probably screaming, "It's over here!" Oh my goodness. I am not sure that it's down there at all.
Yeah!
Alright, we need a Batman scanner. Where is it, Torgal?
Straight home now.
I see it right there. It's actually in the bushes. I was looking it up, and it is in the bushes.
Be enough for now. Let's see how Gav's getting on.
Hey, Nameless. Alright, let's go talk to him.
You finished? How much did you get?
Enough. I hope.
Oh, you win. That might even be enough for old Blackthorn. Hey, before we go, do you mind if we have a chat? Feels like ages since we had the chance to talk. You know, man to man like.
It does, doesn't it?
Back when you first took Sid's name, we were talking all the time. Working out what to do in that.
There was a lot to work out.
And there still is. Those shoulders of yours starting to feel the strain. Hardly ever see you around the hideaway nowadays. Always on some errand or other. You can take a day off, you know.
Well, says the man who spends most of his time behind enemy lines.
Only 'cause you keep sending me there.
I know I can count on you, Gav.
Likewise. So you keep sending me wherever you need to, and I'll keep going. Safe in the knowledge that I have a home to come back to. Thanks to you.
I honestly thought that he was not going to live this long.
Right. That's enough soppy shite for one day. We'd better get this lot back to Blackthorn before he slings his hammer at someone.
You go on ahead. And try to get some rest once you're there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. After Blackthorn gets what he needs, of course.
That should be everything. Unless we have to go help Otto as well.
Right. Ready to go home, boy?
Okay, speak with Blackthorn. I believe that we've got everything done at that point. Back to the hideaway.
Let's hope this is all Blackthorn needs.
And we're doing this for mid, by the way.
Blackthorn, got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
We should go out on maneuvers together more often. You know, it beats sneaking around on your tud all the time.
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It will take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
Alright, quest complete. On to the next one.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
Now off to tell Mid. Oh, how I wish there was a button I could use to run.
Mid hasn't been
We gotta go around this way.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
If I don't come up with something soon.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn's started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need. What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name?
What's
oh,
her
come
name?
on.
Right.
If that's her real name, Helena Engineer.
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode. This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why, if sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand. Mid said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing.
I was just there.
The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Oh, very much. Thank you, Sid. I'll gather my team and head there right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
Letting off steam. All right. Okay. Let's go here. Back to Lost Wing. I don't know why this headset suddenly
you all to a storehouse
is
in the
making my
Bales.
whole head
Leave anything you
itch.
don't need behind.
Around my ears, everything. And I wore it just fine earlier. I have no idea what's up with it. Yeah, I figured it was going to be that way, so... What I don't like about this right now is that it's too darn dark. I can't... My eyes apparently are not liking the darkness of it. You need to go up and around.
We leave at once.
That's why now setting back, it looks better on my monitor than it does on here. It's more vibrant over there for some reason now. But earlier, it didn't look like that. I don't know what's going on with stuff.
Let's go. Run like the wind. Straight home now.
He went away. Okay.
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Of course. I'll be right back.
What kind of creature is this that we're gonna fight? Must be a spider.
Anybody home?
Oh no.
This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
Enemy slain.
The things I
found a frog.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
She reminds me of characters from Hogwarts Legacy, which I have to finish up very soon as well. Okay. There was some stuff to pick up around here, so... Nope, not that way.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Where was it? Maybe I already got it and didn't realize it. I did pick up one thing, but I don't know what it was. Alright, well, guess that's that. Let's go back. Back to the hideaway. Are we going to talk to Mid? Guess so.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
Think Mid might need some help tidying up.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Harpocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him, see what he makes of it?
Right away.
Why can't you take it to him? We're being what's called a gopher, otherwise known as Purser Smith.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
If y'all don't know who that is, you're not old enough for me. Oh my goodness. My mama said when I worked with them doing gutters, she always said her job was being gopher. She'd go for that, she'd go for this, she'd go for everything. Whatever we needed. She says, let me know, I'll go for it.
Harpocrates, do you have a moment?
For you, Clive? Always.
Well, actually, it's for Mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Shielding for a mithril engine? Whatever will that girl think of next? And what are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelus complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragonfire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obolus might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients,
of course,
I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking us to help you, perhaps I should too.
Okay.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company, too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
Of course Jill's going with me.
So, Clive, have you made your decision?
There's no decision.
Who will accompany you on your little excursion?
Very well. So then, what do we need to find?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
White
Taria's a killer.
Pepio nuts.
Uh-oh.
Are you sure this list is right? Everything on here seems very edible. I would have thought the ingredients would be a little more exotic.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited, effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Is that so? I've been meaning to visit Northreach anyway. I'll set out now. Join me there when you're ready.
I will. Until then.
You two enjoy yourselves.
You too, Talia.
Okay. Just automatically take me there. Oh, man. All right. We're going to get on over here.
Now, where's Jill?